Naka-live po tayo ngayon sa
Ayan.
ano po
Yes po. We are
sa
now
YouTube.
live dito po sa
Opo.
Pajedi, no? Sa ating channel sa YouTube. And we have this Patok series and we are now on episode 104. At isang mapagpalayang hapon po sa ating lahat at ganoon na rin sa ating bisita ngayon. At maraming salamat. I would like to introduce you sa ating kasama na si Brother John. Kamusta ka, Brother John? At saan ka ngayon?
Good morning. My name is John Clarence Gomez. I'm the host of the John Clarence Gomez Show, and and I'm collaborating with Divorce Filipinas Coalition. Uh, the, uh, uh, Today this is my episode 52 because for many times I never did a podcast. My last episode is
Ah,
January
maaari
episode
namang,
51. I
yes.
only do podcast again this this month, the last month. This is my last podcast of 2024, and I'm very happy to be your guest, and I'm happy also to be my guest. This is a
Okay.
podcast.
Ayan, maraming salamat sa iyo, Brother
Yes.
John. No? So, walang paligoy-ligoy pa. I would just like to welcome you once again sa ating programang Patalk series, no? The Message Line, kung saan ito isang platform natin para makapagbigay ng mensahe sa ating mga senador. And ngayon, I would just like to also greet, no, yung kauna-unahan nating mga bisita, kasama natin sa conversation. Sila Sister Mila Malikdem, hello, and Sir Vargas, good afternoon. And Sister Cindy, good afternoon. Thank you po. And so, back to you, Brother John. Ikaw ay taga saan nga ulit? Sorry.
I'm from Nabota City, Metro
Ayan.
Manila, Philippines. I
Ayan. So, okay. So, isang maliit na summary. Why are you advocating for divorce? Bakit ka pro-divorce?
because as an human rights activist, I believe that women have a right to separate and be independent from
Yes.
from their partners, mostly for the so-called abusive partners. They have a right to be independent and separate from them so they
Ay,
can protect themselves. I believe
ayan.
in women's rights. That's the reason why I support divorce.
Okay.
As an human rights activist, I only I'm not only fighting for Filipino women. I'm I'm also fighting for other women in the world, mostly in countries that have no women's right, like Afghanistan and Iran and even Saudi Arabia. I'm fighting for their rights. I have a Twitter account which is now X called, it is just only my name, John Clavis Gomez on X, where I
Ayan.
posted. But now my QN Twitter is inactive because my QN Twitter is inactive, so I made it privately. But soon I will make it public again, and I'm coming back on Twitter soon. So follow me on Twitter to see my human rights advocacy fighting for people who have been oppressed, like women, disabled, LGBTQ rights, LGBTQ community, and
Are
many
you
more.
okay? Ayan. Thank you so much, no? With that, no? Just sharing. Hindi lamang para sa divorce yung ating pinaglalaban din, no? As our name, Pajedi, Filipino Advocates for Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. Kasama na rin dito ang paglalaban natin para din sa ibang mga sektor katulad ng LGBTQ
Yes.
and lalong-lalo na sa mga solo parents and their children. Kaya tayo nakikipag-ugnayan, nakikipag-collaborate at sumusuporta dito sa ating mga kasama sa National Council for Solo Parents at bagong henerasyon. Dahil na rin, no, magkaroon tayo ng mga totoong lumalaban para sa atin, right? And also, it is good that we have people like you, Brother John, no, na you're also supporting them Do you need divorce, by the way? And what's your marital status, if you don't mind?
I'm a single. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend.
Why? Just
Y-
kidding.
You know, uh, I in myself, I really, really don't have interested on having a girlfriend because
Okay.
it is just a waste of money for me. I prefer to become single,
Okay.
single, or in the future I might be a gay because I'm a part I'm a pansexual. I'm a part of the LGBTQ community. I call myself a non-binary person instead of a male. They,
All right.
them,
Now
that's my
that's
pronouns. They, them. I don't use he, him. I use they, them.
all right. That's all right, and that is your choice, and you should have the freedom to express
Yes,
yourself,
yes,
right? So that's all
that's right.
good. All right. And then, do you know anyone else who would need this divorce bill when it becomes a law? Do you have any knowledge of anybody nearby you, a relative or some friends that may need this law?
I don't have a relative who need that. But what I said in last time that I'm a human rights activist that advocating for divorce because I believe that it is a woman's right. That's
All
the only
right.
reason. But I don't have a relative who
Okay.
have that kind of problem.
Okay. That's all right. Thank you so much, though, for the support and for advocating as well for us. And now I would like to encourage you to also, if you have already prepared a message, but before that, I would just like to continue greeting our friends on the conversation here on our live channel at YouTube, right? Patok Series Episode 104, The Message Line. Maraming salamat also kay Ladle Rosario. Good afternoon. And yes to divorce, sabi ni Cindy Baya. And thank you so much, Sister Mila Malikdem. She said, proud of you, Brother Joel. Ayan, so na hindi mo kailangan, even though you don't know anybody near you or a relative or a friend that might need this, but you are supporting this, especially as the rights for our women or our sisters. And maraming salamat din kay Che Masbatenya, Blake. Good afternoon. Host and co-host. And yes to divorce. Ayan. And by the way, just like
Yes.
you have different channels on social media. The same thing rin dito sa Divorce Filipinas Coalition. We got pages as well as channels
Yes.
like on X or Twitter. That's also
Yes.
Pajedi and Divorce Pinoy. At ganun na rin, as, of course, sa ating Facebook and TikTok,
Yes.
right? So we have that and
Yes.
let us support one another. By the way, we are 100% fueled by volunteerism, and of course we are all we support one another. So we ask everyone to continue to share and like and comment with our official hashtags: Divorce Filipinas, Reinstitute Divorce, Divorce is my human right. And of course,
Yes.
since this is a civil policy is a human right. And of course, continue to also tag Pajedi and Divorce Filipinas Coalition in all your posting with regards to our issues or this policy. Okay, so back to you, Brother John Clarence. How did you find about the Divorce Filipinas Coalition and about Pajedi's podcast?
Yes. Yes. I want to tell you that I have a friend named
Mm?
Abby.
Ah,
Uh,
yes,
she was on the group chat. In our friends group chat with her other friend. She said me a sign. Yes, and I signed the Divorce Filipinas Coalition. I
you
signed
signed
using
the survey and
yes
registration.
the survey using
Awesome.
PWD ID. Using my PWD ID, I signed it,
Ah,
and she introduced me to you to be my guest on my podcast.
okay. All right. That is awesome. Maraming salamat. And that is helpful. Did you know about the push for divorce and our group before Sister Abby introduced this to you?
Yes, it to me. She introduced it because she wants to tell me about your advocacy, and that's it. I She tells me about that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So that's thank you, Sister Abby, for helping to spread the word and for raising awareness, even with the PWD community, because we also have PWD brothers and sisters who also needs the divorce law for their marital status that are still hanging by a thread in terms of legal or to legalize their separation. So I would just like to read here on our comment, MSP TV. Hello, John Clarence, watching today from Japan. I before was that? I larga to my lakad. Okay, nagtagalog. Before I larga to my lakad. Haha, MSP TV. By the way, this is my channel. Angie Dash Abby. Ayun si Abby pala yon. Ayan. Lay del Rosario. Reinstitute Divorce. Maraming salamat. Okay, so wala nang
Yes.
patumpik-tumpik pa. Brother John said here earlier na he might not have enough data or to go beyond or matagalan, no, na mag-isang oras. So, iiklian natin ng kaunti, right?
Opo.
Last
Ah,
question, John. Is that okay?
pwede, pwede naman din abot ng 1 hour kung magagaya natin.
Oh,
Kaya naman.
sige.
Kasi,
Alright?
kasi popost ko din yung video natin sa podcast ko eh. I-upload ko din eh. Ah,
Okay, that would be great. By the
opo.
way, itong live natin ito ay naka-record ngayon sa YouTube. So, you
Opo,
can download
naka-record.
that and then you can
Yes, you can.
share it
Yes,
also. Okay?
using YouTube downloader. Yes, I can download it.
Okay. Great. Awesomeness. Okay, so ngayon, ilang taon ka nga pala, by the way?
I'm 22 years old.
Oh,
And
very
next
young.
year, I'm turning 23 years old.
Advance happy
Uh,
birthday.
that's the reason. You know the reason why I am using English. Kung bakit ako nag-English, alam niyo.
Sige nga, bakit?
Because most of my viewers are from US. Because my podcast is international. Look, when you look about the John Clarice Gomez show on Apple Podcast and Spotify, most of my guests are not Filipinos.
Oh,
Most of my
baka,
guests are foreigners, are from Australia, from the US, and from the UK.
wow.
Yes,
Wow, that's very
that's my
impressive.
guest. I interview an award-winning an award-winning sound designer last 2022. I don't remember his name because
It's been a long
I
time.
yes, it's been long time. Yes, it's been long time. It's I think it is on my episode 40 42. Yes, I think it is on my episode 42 of my podcast. That's the number of the episode that he is my guest, an award-winning sound designer in West End in the UK.
Wow. Baka
Yes,
naman
I'm
pwede mo kaming maisali doon.
no,
Oh,
no, 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 you, no, no,
no, why
no, you,
not?
I, I don't know about them. The only reason why they are my guests, why these people are my guests, is only to promote their shows and tell about their stories. I, I don't have a connection to them. They are just my guests to tell their stories and promote their shows, like their songs, their new movies, like their shows on
Kaya ang
theater.
ibig ko
That's all.
sabihin, yes. Ang ibig ko sabihin, baka naman pwede mo ring to talk about us, to talk about our
Yes,
fights. Yun ang ibig
yes,
ko
yes,
sabihin.
yes.
I
Next
don't want
time,
to,
when I have
ano,
a
your,
guest, I
yeah.
when I have a guest from other countries, I will say about the the human rights in the Philippines, so I can promote about your advocacy to them, so they can support the divorce, so they can encourage, because if we have a support, if the Divorce Philippines Coalition have support from other countries, it will be easily encourage the UN to encourage the Philippines to legalize divorce, because the
Oh, di
UN
ba?
should concern on this. Yes, that's right. We have UN Women Commission. the UN Women Commission must concern about the Philippine government policy on divorce. And the UN Women Commission must encourage our government to legalize divorce in the Philippines. That's the reason why next time when I have a guest from other countries, I will encourage them to support the
Okay. Thank
advocacy.
you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to this the
Uh,
next
yes,
part,
next.
no?
Our next
Sabi
topic is about the title. Because the
yes.
title of my podcast of this is the why divorce should be legalized in the Philippines. Uh, uh, can you tell my listeners the reason why divorce should be legalized in this country?
Oh, are you asking me or are you telling me?
Uh, I will. I I'm asking you. That's
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Because
Sige.
it's about.
Sige. All right. Why divorce? Asa na ba yung title mo? Why divorce should be legal in the Philippines? Kasi, can I speak in Tagalog?
I will just translate it to them. You
Okay.
can speak in
So,
Tagalog. I can translate.
salamat. Okay, so why divorce should be legal in the Philippines? Kasi unang-una, it's a human right. It's a civil policy that we are asking for, and that it should our laws in the Philippines should be equal, meaning that we have divorce, right? A quasi divorce in the country. So when you have divorce for the Sharia or the Muslim community, you also have divorce that's being applied for the indigenous people. And lastly, there's a recognition for foreign divorce. So what happens for those people who are not married to foreigners, those people who are not Muslims, and those people who are not members of the indigenous community? So that means our law, there's a discrimination and it's not equal. So that's why divorce should be legalized
Legalize.
in the
Yes.
Philippines and
That's right.
reinstituted, because we have had divorce before in our country, even before the colonial era, before
Yes.
the
Yes, I know.
Spanish era, before the American, the
Spanish.
Japanese, or even the British that was here,
Yeah.
right? Before that, we had divorce, and then when they
Yes.
came, they had
During the
they regularized, or they legalized, and they made it proper, right? So we had paper or
yes.
documents now.
The problem of that, for me, I give you my opinion. The reason why divorce is still legal in the Philippines, why it is not still legal. The problem of it is the so-called interference from the Catholic Church. That's the number one problem because our Filipino politician and our people are still very conservative on that view. That's the
So how
problem
can
of the
we,
Catholic
yeah,
Church.
how do we break into that to our people who have this conservative view? How do we break that so that our law, or rather divorce, can be legalized now?
I think the first we should do is to to give them more information, to give more to to tell them about the misconceptions, and we must encourage many people to make a larger campaign to legalize divorce. And also, right now, I talk to many people here, like women, they are okay to divorce. Even they, my mom, it's okay to divorce.
Now the question is, are they may be okay to divorce, but are they able to, or are they
Even
prepared to stand up for you? Are they prepared to sign up, to lend their signature, or to answer our survey? Are they prepared to really walk the talk?
I uh, I I really don't know if my mom will accept that because she had an decision. But most of my friend, I can share that link to my friend, mostly to my other friends, like which are very open minded on that. Because in my school, uh, I talked to my teacher, to some my female teacher. I talked to them about divorce. They said it is okay because think that when I say that I'm thinking now that Filipinos are now okay for divorce, are now okay for to legalize it because conservatism in the country today, it is now decreasing the conservative youth, decreasing. Many people are now becoming open-minded. That's the reason why it's very possible to make divorce legal.
Yes.
That's the reason.
Also, our problem here is that some Filipinos, they have this attitude of it's not my problem, it's their problem, right? But they're
Yes,
very quick to judge on regard when they just hear the word divorce, they're pretty allergic to it, thinking that the word divorce itself will destroy marriages. So you are right when saying that they should be given more information. We should educate them nicely
yes,
what
yes,
divorce is all about, the proper meaning
yes,
of divorce and what it does. Now, with regards to when we're sharing it, but we also need to encourage them to act
yes.
on the
The,
call. We have this
I,
call to, we have to
the,
encourage
the, yes,
empathetic.
yes. The best strategy for that to encourage many traditionally conservative Filipinos to change their mind and support divorce. The best of that is to educate and give the information. Also, the best information that we must give to them, the best information is about other countries. Look at Malaysia and Indonesia. They are conservative countries too, our neighbor. Malaysia and Indonesia, they are more conservative to the Philippines. But divorce is legal. Even in the US, the Republicans Party in the US, they are okay for divorce. Even if you talk to Donald Trump, he will say divorce is okay. It is a woman's right. Because conservative in the US and conservative in our neighboring countries like Malaysia and Indonesia are is okay for divorce. They supported it. They have no problem of it. But the problem is the Filipino, the so-called conservative politician in the Philippines who
Okay,
is
yeah, I would like to update
worshiping,
you.
worshiping and licking the butt of the Catholic priests and the cardinals on what they saying against divorce, like the Catholic Church. Yes,
Yes,
the
I would just
problem
like
is
to,
our
yeah.
politician, conservative politician.
During the interpellation, second reading in a House of Representatives for the House Bill number 9349 with Congressman Lagman, he told them about this, about other countries. Okay? He
Yes,
gave that
that's right.
information to the conservative politicians during interpellations. Okay, so all of them who interpolated, like more than 10 who stood up against divorce, right? And the
Yes,
few who stood up for divorce to support Congressman Lagman, he told them about those countries. Okay, he mentioned those countries, the U.S. Let's just give the continent, North America, South America, even
yes,
Australia,
that's
our fellow
yes, yes.
uh,
Even
ASEAN country,
yes,
Japan. So he's
yes.
mentioned that they were educated with that.
But they
So
never listen.
it's not
Or they
that they didn't listen. They have a counter argument on that. The thing is, we have to also look back. Also, okay, while we have the data from other country who has divorce, but we also need to look back on our own history, right? That we also had divorce before. Why are we going backwards? So all those are important. But the important thing is now all of us, we have to encourage everybody to support this bill. It's
yes,
not just for self for us, it's also for our future, for our children,
yes, that's
right?
right.
So that's the I think the best. Although we have those data like what you said, talk about other countries, compare or talk about our own country's history on divorce, right? But compare. However, we
Yes,
need to continue. It's the continuation. You can't just stand up one time. You can't just talk about this for one time, share, subscribe one time, right? Or
yeah,
even sign up one time, meaning you have to encourage others to sign up to also answer the survey. So tell them this is not for you, but it's also for the children in the future to give them a second chance, to protect themselves,
yes,
like women against toxic or abusive marriages. For those who has been separated for a long time, this is for them. This is not for happy couples. It's not for marriage couples. It's also not for single people, but you, especially you, the single ones who are happily married, the unmarried, the widows, or even senior citizens, and PWD community can really, really
Yes.
help. And LGBTQ, of course, right? Because one
Yes.
day their marriage will be recognized. You will
Yes. That's I'm pushing
legalize
for that.
union.
I'm advocating for legalization of same-sex marriage in the
So
Philippines.
this is why we're also asking for their support. That it doesn't mean that they don't need it right now. Doesn't mean they don't support. They should still support, right? So we just need to be
Yes.
patiently explaining and patiently in giving them information. And Brother John, I'm just gonna read some messages that are for you, okay? So sabi ni MSP TV, sabi niya, happy feel ko talaga iyang si Brother JC. Like he has an open mind. I could recommend him to the international community when it comes to promoting culture stuffs, etc. And Cindy Baya, wow, that's good for you. And thank you, Brother JC, for supporting our
Yes.
advocacy. And from Mitch Montalban chapter, Reinstitute Divorce. Thank you, Sister Mitch. And she said, hi, Miss Alpha and Mr. John Clarence, watching now from Montalban chapter. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions about divorce. And sabi pa niya, good afternoon,
Thank you po sa
everyone.
inyong lahat.
And Lay, sabi ni Lay Del Rosario, payag nanay niya sa ginagawa niya but cannot fully support. Ganun ba? Tapos sabi ni ano 'to, Pan-edit, watching from Bulacan. Ayun, so siguro kailangan na lang ng konting explanation 'no, for others who may support but are not willing to, support us through our data or registration or survey. Kailangan hindi lang yung sa salita, kailangan din natin gawin kasi kailangan natin yung
Opo.
action. Dahil yung 'pag may data ka na, may number, ito ang pinapakita natin sa mambabatas. 'No?
Opo.
Meron po kaming mga QR code 'no, na nandito po yung mga mensahe, video messages. At the same time, nagkakalap kami yung sa sinaynan mo na registration, eh yun ay survey. So ang resulta nun, sinishare po natin sa mga mambabatas. Mga
Yes.
numbers lang but there's no names kasi we are still compliant with the Data Privacy Act. Okay? Now, ngayon tayo ay dadako na sa mensahe para sa ating mga senador. Handa ka na ba?
Opo, opo. Handa
Awesome.
na po.
Sandali ah. Okay, sandali. Ipo-focus natin sa iyo and then go ahead.
My message to to all senators, the 23 senators who are currently sitting in the Senate of the Philippines. I'm encouraging you I'm encouraging all of you to support the legalization of divorce on these countries because it is a woman's right. It is a woman's right to be separated and independence from their abusive partners. It is a part of human rights, and no one should make a law on prohibiting women to be separated from their abusive husbands or partners. That's the reason why divorce must legalize, and we must give the Filipino women have a right to be separated and being independent from their abusive husbands or partners. And there should be no law that prohibited their rights. So to all senators, please listen to my please listen to me and please listen to all of Filipino women who are victim of this current policy that prohibit them to be separated from their abusive husband. So I'm encouraging the 23 senators of the Philippines to legalize divorce now so they have a freedom to be separated and to be independent from their abusive husband or partners. That's it. I hope that you are listening to what I said, and I hope that in the future that you will vote yes on this law, you will vote favor to legalize divorce. Thank you everyone. Sa mga maraming
Oh,
salamat po sa inyong lahat. Yun lang po.
ayan. Maraming maraming salamat sa iyong isang heartfelt mensahe, no? Para sa ating mga mambabatas. Nawa, katulad ng mga mensahe ng iba nating mga kasama, lalo na ng stakeholders, ay ito ay isasama rin natin doon sa ating folder na binibigay natin, no? Para ma-screenshot or rather ma-scan nila ang QR code ng mga video messages. So ito ay definitely makakarating po sa kanila. Ngayon, maraming salamat sa iyo, Brother John Clarence, no, sa iyong suporta. Ayan. Do
Yes,
invite others ha sa ating
yes,
podcast dito, okay?
yes. Ay,
Pwedeng grupo.
Grupo?
Yeah, pwede kayong grupo. Halimbawa, kung meron
Yes.
kayong mga kaibigan na who are not afraid
To speak,
to talk
to
about
talk
this, yeah, na
about it.
ipagtanggol ang kailangan.
I might invite my friend named Kevin or or one of my friend Aljan Yang to your podcast so they can talk about divorce too, about their
Or, tapos
opinions
sabihin mo,
why divorce should be legal.
yes, sabi mo pwede silang sabay at hindi they
Yes,
don't need to be shy, okay? Kasi we really appreciate everyone who are helping us.
yes,
Okay. So once again, isang mapagpalayang hapon sa ating lahat and we have another podcast this evening, no? May mga kasama tayo na
yes. Mamayang
darating po
8 p.m.
mamaya.
po yan, 8 p.m.
Oo, so ano na lang po mamaya, samahan po natin sila sa YouTube, no? And do comment and share as well and like ang ating mga mensahe para po suportahan natin ito at magkaroon ng engagement nang makarating din po sa Senado. Don't forget to tag them, to tag at Senate of the Philippines. Ayan, once again, isang malaking
Yes.
malaking pasasalamat sa inyo and thank you and tawag nito mapagpalayang hapon sa ating lahat. Maraming
Po.
salamat.
Maraming
See you
salamat po.
later.
Sige, see you po.